All right, and we're back.
Oh, not you, viewers.
Guess what this segment is? It's the Vinyl Thoughts 3 segment.
Yay!
For the upcoming show. So, well, Cody was here, but he was being a little disruptive during the break. We asked him to step out in the hall, and I guess he feels like he's learned his lesson, so he's back now.
He's ready to rejoin us.
So, excellent.
Yay!
Refreshed.
So, gentlemen, you got the tiny chair for some reason.
You got to get it on that one.
Yeah, there you go. There's your mic.
You could just put it on me.
That's all. Yeah. Would you move out of the frame? You're ruining him.
Yeah,
Beatles it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Can you do your interview?
Eyes while you do that.
Can you do the entire interview in harmony?
Oh,
that's what I'd like to see somebody do. I agree with my partner. Anyway, so I guess for the people who don't know what Vinyl Thoughts are, the 3 people left in Dallas who don't, let's go ahead and start with what the Vinyl Thoughts art show is.
Vinyl Thoughts Art Show is a show that is strictly, it's all, it's very distracting, all vinyl toys. It's like an art show, like you would see a canvas art show, but it's all done on DIY vinyl toys, mostly produced by Kid Robot, Jamogo, stuff like that.
And so Kid Robot's great. I like a lot of stuff.
Yes. They had a pop-up shop here in Dallas for a little bit, but I'd always show art pieces at regular traditional art shows, and so Shelby and I really wanted to make something that was exclusive to vinyl toys, so here we are with vinyl toys.
Cool. Jenna, can we throw a few of those up? I think there's like the King Hip. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, like, I mean, they do a lot. Last time it has a theme, right? Because last time it was video game characters. Does this one have a theme?
Yeah, we tend to go back and forth.
Okay.
Shelby and I will meet and we'll be like, do we want to do a theme this time or make it general where artists could kind of do their own design and stuff? But the last one was video game themed. So, as you remember, we had that big mural down in DELoL.
Yes.
That was so good.
Mario. So we usually try to do a little production around it, to kind of generate hype and whatnot. But when we met on this one, we decided to do another theme, which this one is about the celebration of illustration. So we wanted to do that because that way we could break it up into decades by doing illustrations that were done in, like, what is it? Is it pre-50s,
okay,
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then current. And so you have to pick one of those decades to do a piece in, so that way we didn't have every artist do something from the 80s.
Because everybody would do a guy in a trench coat.
We would have 700 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right, it's exactly what you would have. Well, that's awesome. So, I'll tell you what, let's run some footage from the last one. And Taff and I were out at that. That was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. So, let's run that little video, and that way the people at home can kind of see a little bit of what it's like.
This is Del Pullen for the Taffeta Darling Show.
And this is Del Pullen with the Taffeta Darling Show. We're going to be interviewing some people tonight at the
Vinyl Arts, the Next Level Vinyl Toy Show.
Man, there are some amazing things in there. So the very first thing we're going to do is make sure Taffeta gets some alcohol in her, then make sure I get some alcohol in me, and then we're going to let you people enjoy some of the footage we're going to shoot while Taff and I sit and do nothing else.
Except for drink. Woo! And look at toys. Toys.
Always toys. All right, guys, we're going to go inside. We're going to take a look at the show. Check out the footage.
Thanks a lot, Taffeta Darling. Hey guys, we're here at the Quixotic World for the Vinyl Thoughts, the Next Level Art Show. It is a custom vinyl art toy show which features different pieces in a theme of video games. Darling here. I'm here with
Halo Seraphim.
What do you got going on tonight, Halo?
Well, at the Vinyl Thoughts 2 show, it's video game related, so I went ahead and turned a giant money into a zombie Mario that is also a Super Nintendo, and you can play it on stage right now.
What else do you do? If we're not doing like gallery showing,
well,
where can we
actually,
find more of your art or more of your displays?
Beanpot Toys, we do trade shows. We don't have brick and mortar. We're regular blue collar people. I got a regular job, work for the city of San Antonio.
Did you buy anything?
Yes, we bought a few raffle tickets. We bought some toys that are inside actually, and if one doesn't sell at the very end, I might put in a low bid. I don't know.
Yeah, you got your eye on something. It's there.
That's
going.
That was really nice.
All right, we're back. So basically, that's Vinyl Thoughts right there. From when was that last show? That was on a Thursday. I remember that.
March 15th.
March
Giants
15th.
March.
So and we had a blast.
I had a really good
doing-
time. Like
So-
that was a good night for me.
Yeah, I got a lot of footage for the opening credits from that thing. If you watch the opening credits of the show, there's like tons of stuff that we pulled from there because it looked impressive and it looked like there was a large crowd for something I was doing. So we cut it and we took it, we put it in there, and it's like, oh, look at that! They must be there to support DELoL. So, but no, we had an absolute blast. And the art was just amazing. So
gosh,
I mean,
yes.
just some of the stuff that was a lot of fun. Oh, cool! We're getting an extra mic there for Derek X.
Sweet. Now I don't
So-
have to make out with Shelby anymore.
Right.
Still have to be on camera though. So.
My mic's way bigger than yours.
It's also blacker.
use
It needs a whole apparatus to hold it upright. All right, I'm done. Okay, let's see. But yeah, because I mean, some of my favorites, obviously, where I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, and a few people out there are. So it was really, yeah, there's a few.
There's a
Legend
few.
of what?
I think there's
Yeah. So, man, it was awesome because, I mean, there was Zombie Link, 15 different types, but I mean, obviously tons of Super Mario Brothers stuff. My favorite, though, were the Punch-Out characters. Like, there was the King Hippo from the 1980s. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out before he got rape charges filed and they took the word Mike Tyson off Punch-Out.
Yeah.
So I actually have at the house one of the 3,000 issues that had the Mike Tysons
That's pretty
on
cool.
there.
With him as the actual last boss.
Right, with him as the actual last boss. 007-373-5963.
Wow.
That's the code.
That's the code to get to Mike Tyson. And here's the thing is, I haven't played that game since I was a kid.
Ladies, contain yourselves. He's
Right, that's how. Check it out.
I think I played Mike Tyson probably 700 times before I beat him.
Oh, I never.
Oh, man.
My friend came over one time in college, and he played all the way through the game, beat Mike Tyson the first time. And I was like, that is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was actually so ridiculous. We got other people from down my hall who had played this game as kids. And so he played through it again with like 30 people in our dorm room standing around. He got all the way through it and beat Mike Tyson in one time. And I
Did
was
he
like,
even get knocked out? Like, knocked down ever?
no. That's how much he had played the game as a kid, and just go straight to it. But
Oh, wow.
he wanted to jump to Mike Tyson, and I hadn't thought of the code in like 15 years, and all of a sudden it was like
just in there,
073735963. So something I'll remember till the day I die. But all right, let's get back on.
Yes,
Final
anyways,
thoughts.
final thoughts.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
No, there was
So-
there was a lot of stuff there that I wanted to buy that I was just like, oh my gosh. I guess you had these like huge Lego pieces, like the clock that I really wanted. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that was cool.
I can't remember who did that, but
The
it was
Space
incredible.
Invader pillows were really cool too. Was that the pillows or?
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
My daughter ended up with several.
Okay, yeah, I really
Nice.
wanted a few of those as well.
Yeah.
If I had $200 or $300, I would have walked away with some of the actual vinyl art too. There was a Zelda, there was a Link there that I really, really wanted. But why don't you tell us about the new one that's coming up, the new theme and everything like that on it?
Well, Cody touched on the theme. The important thing is the date. It's September again. It's a Thursday again. It's September the 13th.
What time?
7 till 11. We this time around we will have early entry tickets available. We did that last time for the first time. They were called cheat codes. So if you bought one of those, you got to come into the show early, and that allowed you first chance at buying the art. Because one of the things that does make the show a little bit different is you can walk in and buy a piece of art and walk away with it right then. We're not a typical gallery show where everything sits there for 3 or 4 months. You want to get there early, because if you get there an hour or 2 hours late, 30% of the show might have already been snatched up and bought.
Oh, so it's not like you can purchase it and they put a sold sign next to it.
You have the option. If you came in and wanted to buy something, like if you came in and wanted that link, and you came in right at 7 o'clock and said, I want it, we would have asked you, do you want to take it right now, or do you want to leave it out so everybody can see it? And it's your choice. You're like, well, if I'm going to hang out and drink some of your free drinks for a little while, let's leave it on the table. So
I'd rather leave it. Yeah, let other people see what they can't have.
Exactly.
It's just me.
That's kind of what we tell them. It's like, you want to gloat, you can leave it on the table and let everybody know you bought it.
I would put a little picture of me next to it doing 2 thumbs
This is
up.
mine.
Me, thumbs
Just 2
up.
thumbs.
Just stand there with the toy.
Yeah.
Just stand on the table and be part of the art. This is mine.
Yeah.
Is it at the same place, like Quincy?
People who have come to the show before will be very happy to hear we're moving to a larger venue.
It was packed last time. Jenna, can we get a picture of the crowd? There should be a crowd shot in there.
Yeah, we met.
It was just jammed.
Our first and second show, we met capacity 15 minutes after the door opened.
Yeah.
So
wow.
we had a line down the street, and so that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to address with this newer, bigger venue. Is because we had some of the things we listened to, the complaints were people, wanted to see more art, and they also wanted to actually get in. So,
and it was great. We were filming, Frank and I, so there was this huge long line. I felt so important. We walked up and we're like, we're supposed to go in there, and they just waved us in. It felt great.
James got to do that too, because he was, at the end of the line, and he was kind of helping me look over some stuff, and he just kind of got to cut, and it was kind of neat because his ex-girlfriend was actually waiting in line.
Oh, nice. I know I saw her. I punched her in the face on the way out.
Oh, excellent. Very nice.
Good man.
Equality. That's what I like about
14th
Cody.
Amendment. That just
How many artists do you guys have?
I'm going to say that. I'm going to walk up next time when I punch an old lady. I'll be like, 14th Amendment.
You're the same as everybody else. It's in the Constitution.
But yeah, as far as how many artists we have this time, we changed it up significantly in the sense that the last 2 shows have been Dallas, pretty much exclusive artists. We had a few people that were, within the States. But we are going global with this show.
Nice.
So
wow.
We have people all the way from UK, Spain, Australia, right?
Canada, yeah.
So I mean, there's
Canada. That's pretty
That's
far.
real far away.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to think of what he hadn't listed off yet. I think
We have
Canada was the one
moon
you
people
missed,
that are
yeah.
doing art for the show. Uranus is going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
So how many total artists do we have?
I'm gonna go with 54 and a quarter.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
How's that?
Ooh.
So if we have
Somewhere
54,
around there.
55 artists, and most of them do around 2 to 3 pieces, there's going to be tons of art
Yeah,
there.
no kidding.
And it's there.
Like actual weight in tons.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like it.
And we've been really specific. Shelby and I go through each artist and really evaluate their styles and where they're at as far as working with this type of medium. And so the stuff there is really going to blow your mind. So I'm just super excited about what we got going on.
Maybe
with this
during the
video.
live broadcast, and I guess I should say we're going to be broadcasting live from the show, so people that aren't able to, first of all, make it out if you possibly can. I'm
Yes.
telling
This is
you,
going to be my
come
first show. I'm
to
really
the
excited.
show. It was so
You will
much
regret not going.
fun. Yeah,
You'll see
seriously,
photos and
you'll
you'll be
regret
like, I could have bought that. And then I'll be like, but I bought
Because
it.
I was like, when Frank first described it to me, I was like, okay, it's a vinyl clothing, which I'm a fan of. Don't get me wrong, I love pornography websites and
Vinyl clothing.
And I was like, I was like, okay, but I don't really get. And then second I stepped in the door and saw the art, I was like, this is awesome. So I mean, I just had a blast.
It's just really
And-
different.
Yeah, and there was an open bar, wasn't there?
Yes.
If
And
not, then I
there will
wasn't
be again.
paying. I just
Yeah.
kept walking up.
Yeah, that's another thing is that we want people to focus on the art. So everything, as far as drinks and to get in is free. So you get in there, and then we have all these extra additional things outside of just the art that are going to be there. Whether we have really unique vendors who are going to have stuff that's toy related. We have like 2 or 3 exclusive shirts that are going to be at the
Cool.
show.
We've got cosplay folks
Yeah.
going to be there. We've got
Mars and Taffet are going to be there dressed up with.
we've got roller derby girls going to be there.
Yeah, Assassination City's going to be there. That's
Cool.
gonna be
This is
awesome.
going to be like a big just party.
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
is
last
gonna
time
be-
it was a big
we
party.
do
but
a little bit of work with Assassination City too, so
Yep.
it's going to be a big, just a big clusterfuck of people we know at this
right.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
gonna
anyway,
be
we can make it
awesome.
all about you.
Yes, that's right. Let's bring it back
So we
to
wanna
me.
do.
Bring it back to me. So no, it's just there's a lot of people. You go, and I had people to talk to for the entire 3 hours. It was just besides looking at the art, it's a great group of people.
See,
as
that's
well.
one of the things that's really cool about this is, and the reason we call this one Drawn Together is we weren't only talking about the art being inspired by drawings. It was also the fact that we're pulling together a group of people that's very different. you walked in the door and you had B-boys with their hats on sideways. You had older middle-aged folks. You had dudes with suits on that just came from work. You had parents with their kids. You had every age group and color and everything you can imagine that all just love this, the toys and the vinyl world. And we're drawing them all together and kind of giving them a place and a voice and hopefully putting Dallas on the map for the fans so that there's more for them here.
That's actually kind of how we ended up going global with the art, is because we started after the second show, we got contacted by so many artists that were out of the country and stuff, being like, we're here what you're doing in Dallas, and you're doing it correctly, you're doing the show right, we want to participate in it. And so
there was a raffle, wasn't there?
Yeah, we have a raffle going.
Raffles, yeah.
We have a bunch of things that get donated, and a lot of really cool prizes this time for the raffles. I mean, like Where the Wild Things Are, vinyl figures.
Oh man! All right,
I'm buying all the raffle tickets.
Yeah, I mean, and so just to buy a raffle, you get probably over $100 worth of stuff from a $5 ticket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of the raffle prizes are customs. I mean, that's one of the reasons we had.
Yeah, all this is also one of a
customary-
kind. I mean, for the most part, 90-95% of it is all one of a kind. This is something you can put in your house, and no one else will have this. It's not like you're talking action figures or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And one of the things is, if you saw the video, and by the way, if you didn't catch the video, you're tuning in late, you can always just Google Vinyl Thoughts 2. I think it's on YouTube and on Vimeo.
Yeah.
But so check it out and you'll see what it looks like. But there were so many activities as well. So not only was there, it's not like a boring art show where you just walk in and there's people with glasses and monocles standing around.
Right.
Although that helps.
Although it does, and I'm wearing a monocle and a
I
top
might
hat.
wear a monocle this
to
year.
this, yeah.
I think there were people with top hats there.
Yeah, they were all over the
Princess
wall and
Peach
floor.
was there and Luigi was there. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So, and it's
Crystal
also some
Star.
people cosplay as well.
Yep.
Yep.
And
they're
we'll
there.
have that here again for this one.
But it was a lot of stuff to do. It wasn't just looking at the art. There were raffles. There were video games you could actually play.
Yeah, I played a little bit of video
You
games.
could walk around. I mean,
with
obviously
the
beer.
zombie.
Yeah,
Super
and there's
NES.
people just handing out there's some tables promoting stuff, handing out free stuff as well. So
Yeah, we did a live auction too. We actually held up a piece.
We tried one live auction. So, and that's actually important because this time around we're doing our first charitable aspect of the show. We always want to do some kind of
I saw
charity
that.
thing.
Who's the charity this
Well, the
time?
charity we're doing, we didn't mention earlier, the bigger venue we've got is Life in Deep Ellum, which is actually only 4 blocks away from Quixotic. So if you
That's
know
a good
where you're going to
place.
Quixotic, you're just
Where
hook
is
it
the
right.
location on that? Because actually I don't know where that.
It's, of course, you're going to ask me the one thing I don't have written down. If you're on Main and Quixotic is on Malcolm X and Main.
Yeah.
If you take a right there and go past where the mural was,
Right.
just go down 4 blocks. It's over on your right there, and it's got a parking lot, which is great. We're going to have food trucks there.
Yes.
Yay! Can we get Gandolfo's?
Oh man, we got
Best pastrami sandwich I've ever had in my
we
life.
got
for a
bacon
food
truck. Have you ever eaten
Nope.
from the bacon?
No.
Maybe not.
Nope, they're out.
Oh.
Look at that, Cody, not keeping up.
Shut the whole
What's
thing
going on?
down.
Yeah,
So-
why
No
even have-
bacon, no show.
Actually, I'm just going to bring a truck full of bacon. So
I was
it's
going to
still
say,
on.
why don't you have an open bacon bar where people can
Yeah,
literally
sure.
come up and just get bacon? So
But no, I mean, we have an official website, which is vinylthoughtsartshow.com, and then we also have a Facebook page. So all the info is going to be on there. We're also going to be releasing, closer to the event, a full video that's going to kind of showcase what's going to be happening at the event and stuff like that.
we saw a
So-
preview of that today, and we can't. Other than to tell you, it was really cool. It was really awesome. I guess
Awesome.
we can't really run it on the show yet. Proprietary. It's got to keep it secret.
Secret.
So-
Secret.
But you're releasing it in a week and a half.
Yeah.
And so where can people? I guess they can see it on your website.
Yeah, it'll be obviously posted on YouTube and Vimeo, and then we'll link it to the website, and then we'll have everyone share it.
And if y'all can
like
send us a good
wildfire.
quality version of it, we'll run it on all the shows until we can get it going, or until the show.
Yeah.
But is there anything else? I mean, I'm excited to be quite
Yeah.
honest, dude. This is gonna be your first
This is
time.
gonna be my
You're
first
gonna
one.
love
We're
it.
gonna be broadcasting from it, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. So
Yeah, we just make sure you get there early again. I mean, even though it's a bigger venue, we met capacity 15 minutes up this other one, and with this one, we just want to make sure you're able to get in there and see all the pieces because there's going to be tons to do at this
Yeah,
show.
there was a line by the end of the show. There was still a line.
There really was. It was
Outside
like
the
one
building.
in, one out, and it must be
Huge.
really cool because so many people were just waiting too, just for that one chance to go in there all night. And there's people I'm sure that got turned away. Like I got
Yeah.
goosebumps. I was like, yay! I love this community. It's good.
Well, who
Yes.
are some of the artists that are going to be there? Let's talk about that.
Do you want to talk about some of your favorites? I mean, pretty much everybody.
Well, Shelby's
you know,
got a whole
okay.
list here of
Well,
information. I just
I like putting him on
okay.
the spot.
One of my favorite artists, actually, that y'all are going to want to look for. Obviously, I have my local favorites, like, we got Arson and Nervous Wreck and all these people that are more prestigious in the kind of vinyl community. But we've been touching base with some people that are really outstanding. There's a kid that contacted me from the UK. His name is PJ. and he's like, "Hey man, sorry I haven't contacted," because he was a little bit late in the entry of the show. And we get a lot of different people applying, so we have to filter through it. And he's like, I haven't been able to get into the show because I didn't have any money because I'm 15, and I, wanted to really be in the show. And he said, but I sold my first commission. He's like, let me send you a link to my work and let me know if I could be in. And I was blown away.
Man, that's awesome.
I mean, this kid does amazing work. So
during those 3 hours, we're gonna have. I'm telling you, there's tons of people to interview. There's going to be tons of art to review. We're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
So actually, we decided we're gonna have to do rotational shifts because you're gonna want to check out the art.
Yeah.
So
I will definitely be making rounds.
But artist-wise, I mean, we have our top Dallas dogs, that we've had in the last 2 shows. It's kind of like become a vinyl family. People that have really become seasoned with this work, as far as like Jason Chalker and. Name off some.
Keep going.
Scott Kennebrew.
I love
Halo, Seraphim.
You got Mr. The Sanders.
Mr. Sanders.
Yeah, oddly enough, the 2 logos for the show were done by the caricature of me was done by Cody, and then the banana logo was done by Halo.
Oh yeah.
So,
and I did the Mike Tyson's Punch Out King Hippo.
Oh, that was you? Yeah. Oh man, that was like, I'm serious. That was my second favorite piece there after the link.
Yeah.
But.
And then we'll also have Arson Art, who was in the show, the Mario piece, a really cool Mario piece that had like his wings back.
Oh
like
yeah, that was great.
He's from Pennsylvania. He's actually flying down to be at the show. He'll be signing. We'll have exclusive screen prints from him. He'll be autographing those. We're actually going to do a really cool thing for the artists, and we're putting together a talk with him where he's going to sit down with all the artists the night before the show, and they can quiz him about his process as well as the business side of the show and of what he does and that kind of thing. So he's been very supportive of us, and we're really glad to have him down. But it's just one of those things that's kind of helping the show grow a little bit more as far as nationally, and getting known across the U.S.
I guess I'd say it's not really a small show. I mean, it's
gotten big.
You need to come out. There's so much stuff there. But I was surprised by how big it was.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it'd be this like little art show tucked away, and it wasn't. It was an event.
Yeah.
And the next day when we were telling people about it, people were like, "Oh, I couldn't get into that, or I didn't go to that."
Yeah.
And I had no idea. So this third one's got to be even bigger with this new venue.
And is it just
we got. I mean, just to list some of our sponsors that are going to be there. We're going to have a Tom out there again with a pop-up shop. Beanpot Toys.
Nice.
St. Arnold Brewing Company is going to be
giving
St.
Arnold.
Free beer.
Yeah. They're coming on the beer show in another month.
They're part of the event.
Awesome.
We got Yelp.
Closer.
Los Pinos Ranch Vineyards for wine this time.
Ooh.
Yes, East Texas Winery is coming to give out wine.
Vitamin Water again will be there, and obviously designs by Buzzbomb Creative. So it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of free stuff.
Very
just have
awesome.
a good time. Focus on the art.
Is it only just toys this time? Or are you guys going to allow them to enter like any sort of canvases or anything like that?
Look at her. She did her homework.
I know.
Yes, for the first time ever, we're going to have canvases as well. So we don't know exactly how many we've got. We've got this really cool artist named Bricks Picks, which is he's out of Florida. And he does these really cool retro, like 60s styles paintings, and he's going to have a few of those. But we're always trying to challenge our artists to do something different. And this time they're really stepping up their game, and it's the stuff that they're doing is really going to blow you guys away.
Oh, I can't wait.
We even have a limited edition 3D poster with glasses that's going to be available at Vinyl Thoughts 3. So.
Well, I'm excited. All right, so what was it, September 13th?
September 13th from 7 until 11. Keep your eye on the website because you'll be able to get in at 6 if you buy an early entry ticket, which we haven't quite figured out what we're going to call yet.
Primer.
Maybe. And
great movie.
And I guess that's about it. Check the website is vinylthoughtsartshow.com, and we're on Facebook, facebook.com/vinylthoughtsartshow.
Well, guys, we want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for
Cody
having us.
Phillips
Thank you.
and Sheb Miller.
Close.
Sheb
Miller.
Good Lord.
I thought he said Chet Miller.
Chet?
That's not even close.
I'm all over the place today. This is ridiculous.
Today.
This is in my MO, though. I know today.
Today.
Right.
I have one job to do, and I can't ever do it right. Because we want to say thanks for coming on the show. We're really
thank
excited about Vinyl Arts 3. So,
And you'll forget my name when I'm on the beer show, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm going to forget almost everything. So, actually, what's weird enough is I'm the only person, because Austin and I both produced the show, and we're the only two people that stay sober through that. I think we have like half a beer each because we end up running around so much.
I start sober, and that's a big deal for me, all right? I get off work
No
at
pre-gaming.
5 o'clock on a Friday, and I have to stay sober until 10.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing in the world to have 9:45 roll around and have Jay sober.
Yeah,
that
it's
just
tough.
almost never happens. But yeah, definitely come out. We'll have you up on that show as well, and y'all can talk about it as it gets a little closer. But it'll be a lot of fun. But we're gonna take a quick break. You're watching the DELoL show. We're gonna come back and say our goodbyes, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here and eat some pizza and swim
at the same time.
Cramps.
No waiting 30 minutes.